Friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
Welcome back to Going in Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to. We got ourselves a packed Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden to talk about tonight. On the road to next weekend's Survivor Series.
War Games.
Well, this weekend is Full Gear, but then the next weekend.
Yes.
Not the next weekend on the docket, the one after that. We've got War Games. So we got one more episode of Raw. Of course, a couple of SmackDowns in there as well. But man, oh man, for Cena's last appearance at Madison Square Garden.
On Monday Night Raw, no less.
They sure did load this card up. You know, it costs so much to run television from MSG these days.
Do we know why? I've heard that too.
I imagine it's a Teamster thing. Isn't it a union thing?
That's what I've heard as well, but I don't know.
I was listening to a shout out to a podcast that I listened to. The only podcast I listen to, it's called Ink Pulp. They talk about, it's a bunch of comic book artists talk about comic books and the career of a comic book artist, right?
Sure.
We're talking about doing New York Comic Con just recently. And they were bringing their books down to their booths, to their exhibitor tables. And they had a little four-wheel dollies.
Yeah.
And a Teamster guy, a union man, said, you guys can't use four-wheel dollies here. Hey, you can't use four-wheel dollies. Only two wheels or like a suitcase.
Otherwise, they got to have a union person do that work, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So probably something like that.
Yeah, it must be it.
Maybe.
That must be it.
So anyways, stacked Monday Night Raw. We have ourselves, there's a lot to talk about here. Yes. But we had a huge return. We had multiple returns, but I think probably like the biggest, it was kind of surprising. Like news broke earlier on the dirt sheets. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Came back
I'm
to
here
face Solo
to show
Sikoa.
the world.
I'm here to show the world.
Come on. Much like Matt Cardona, Nick Nemeth returned to WWE, but using his WWE name.
Yeah.
In this scenario, that makes sense because he hasn't exactly established himself as anything other than really a renamed Dolph Ziggler outside of WWE.
That is so much. What are you, Michael Cole and Corey Graves running down Dolph Ziggler? He ain't done shit on the outside.
No, I didn't say he hadn't done anything. He hasn't repackaged himself other than changing his name. That's what I said.
Okay, so
he's done plenty. He's won the Impact title. He won he was mega champion AAA for a while. He's done a lot.
The funny thing is, for some reason, it seems less egregious him coming back as Dolph Ziggler.
Because he hasn't established himself as a whole new personality under a different name. It's the same personality under a different name.
Yeah.
So,
no, I feel you. It's sort of just like, you're the same dude. You're the same dude.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. I know, the name Zack Ryder. Dolph Ziggler is an iconic name.
Yeah, two-time former world champion.
I'm saying the actual name itself.
Yeah, but
Dirk
with
Ziggler.
But the name is associated with great levels of success in WWE, whereas Zack Ryder, not so much.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. Yeah. So he came back. It looked like, I know what he looks like. I've seen him wrestle probably within the last 12 months. But he really still looks WWE, if that makes sense. He doesn't, this dude, he's too good. He needs to come back. Bring the guy back. I say bring back. I was never, ever a Ziggler guy. I might be now.
A noted Dolph hater, in fact.
No, don't try. Look, you tried this. This is it's a bit of a spoiler, but we did a couple of Blind Power Rank episodes today. And Larson is now trying to force this.
Don't run away from this. You have said several times in the past. Don't care for Dolph.
Never
think his cash-in's overrated. In fact, you think it kind of sucks.
No.
I said it's not a top 5, much less a top 10. You think his title reign was bullshit?
This is a sudden attitude adjustment from Larson that we're experiencing in real time now. Lying, trying to get the CM Punk derangement syndrome.
You got Dolph derangement syndrome.
Maybe I got DDS.
You got a case of DDS, yes.
I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, so yeah, he came back. It looked like $1 million. It's like,
Great.
why is he jobbing to this Solo guy? I love Solo though. He's funny.
Both Dolph and Zach have history with Cena. I mean, Dolph had one of his, most significant wins against John Cena after he won Money in the Bank. That was huge for him. So I appreciate they're bringing in people from outside the company to participate in this tournament. You get the pop.
Oh yeah,
you get references.
Big pop. That fucking theme.
Everybody
song
except
great.
Steve loves Dolph.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
But it'd be cool if at least like one of these surprise entrants advanced past the first round.
Yeah,
that way you could sustain that level of excitement. But as we saw at WrestleMania 31, when Triple H took on Sting, WWE always wins.
Yeah, I know. Here, I will say this: the one first round upset that I really, after seeing that match tonight, they should have had Javon win. They should have had Javon Evans win, man. Like that crowd. Did you see how deflated that crowd was? It wasn't like, oh, boo, Gunther. It was just like the crowd basically gave the big, lol, Gunther wins again. Look, we knew Gunther was going to win. He's probably going to win the whole damn thing. I get it. But, man, if there was any night to do the underdog pulls off the win, it was tonight. That crowd was in the palm of Javon Evans' hand. They really were. And I really feel they should have done that shit.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you happen to hear what they said Javon was doing at NXT Gold Rush? Because I did.
No, but I did hear, I'm sure it's good. I did hear Tessitore say something like, he kept on calling Javon wiry. He said, when you're wiry like that, getting out of submissions like the Texas Cloverleaf or whatever he had on.
Boston Crab.
The Boston Crab from Boston. Oh, you could do that when you're wiry. He kept on calling him wiry. I'm like, WWE superstars aren't generally known for being wiry.
No, not at all.
What? Okay, so wait, what is he doing at Gold Rush?
Take a stab.
That's right. Now, I kind of know this because I fast-forwarded through NXT this past week. He's going to the tag titles with Leon Slater against Dark State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a tag team with a dude from another company.
No, I think maybe, just maybe, that might rope him into a feud with Saquon Sugars. That's my hope.
How confident are you that's actually going to happen?
Zero, none whatsoever. They got history in Deadlock.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I don't think they reference. I don't think. But, maybe they're like, hey, these guys are going to have good chemistry. Therefore, we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. And Saquon needs to break out and Javon needs to be going up. I think it would do a world of good for both of them. But Javon needs to be. You got to hope that tonight maybe is like, hey, main roster now.
Well, we kind of thought that when he answered Sammy's open challenge on SmackDown, too.
Not in a tag team now. Yeah. So. You hope so. Madison Square Garden. There's also it's a lot of pressure. It was advertised in advance, so it's not like he got the benefit of the surprise situation. Maybe they're just testing all this stuff out. Hey, how does he do under pressure? And then, whatever other tests he needs to prove. I'm sorry he's not 40 years old, Triple H, but, let's get some youth on roster,
exactly.
on main roster.
Exactly. Here's the thing about Javon. Every match he has, he gets the audience, the crowd behind him.
Dude, big time, yeah.
Every single time.
And New York crowd loved him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing happened when he answered Sammy's open challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why he's not a featured star on main roster television already at this point.
Yeah.
He's probably the best wrestler in the company.
Yeah. I think we had the two best wrestlers in the company. I'll say it this way. I think we had the two best wrestlers in the men's division in the company tonight.
Yeah.
I think EO clears them both. But I think we had the two top dudes wrestling tonight. And that's Gunther and Javon Evans.
Yep. Spectacular match. Gunther advances. No, they did. He's going to take on the winner of Mello and Bronson Reed, so he's going to take on Bronson Reed.
He's going to take on Bronson Reed. Okay.
He's going to beat Bronson Reed and go on to the semis. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's my guess.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I didn't see that they'd announced that, but yeah, that makes sense. Which would leave then Solo Sikoa and
No, it's Solo versus the winner of Penta and Finn, which is on SmackDown this Friday.
Ah, okay. Penta and Finn are on SmackDown this Friday?
Yeah, 2 Raw superstars wrestling on SmackDown.
I was about to say, there's 2 Raw. Well, that's the thing. It's not 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown. It's 2 Raws, but they're on SmackDown.
They are. So I guess it evens out?
I guess so. SmackDown gets, the viewership for that? I don't know.
I don't get it. Anyways, let's talk about War Games real quick. The men's War Games match seems to have filled out their team, so it's now a 5-on-5 situation. We have Brock Lesnar returned tonight. Seemingly aligned with the Vision. They announced Logan Paul as member of the Vision tonight. He didn't get his own entrance. In fact, they were introduced collectively. Braun, Bronson, Logan, and Heyman as the Vision tonight.
I'll believe that one after War Games.
Yeah, same. I'm just saying.
I mean, this is hey, look, this is going to be a trivia question, though. 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, name all the members of the Vision, blind rank members of the Vision. And then the trick is to get you to say Logan Paul's number 1 and Seth Rollins is number 10.
But here's the thing: there's only, if you include Heyman,
right?
There's only 5 members,
right? But I'm saying 5, 10, 20 years from now. So by then, the Vision's going to be a saga.
No,
it can be Becky for a moment was a member.
Right, Becky. Sorry, apologies. Yeah,
already we've had 6. Yeah.
6. Sorry.
Yeah.
And so after they did the credits at the end, you thought, oh, show's over. You have Brock. He's gleeful in the ring after wrecking everybody. Nah. Roman returns. Has a stare down with Brock. He ends up spearing Bronson Reed through the barricade. And a couple cops, too.
I have never seen such a Spirit Halloween cop costume.
Oh, I know.
The guy laying there, laid out. There's 2 cops, with the quotation marks, cops laid out. And the dude closest to the camera, those pants.
You can like the crease on those pants.
Yeah.
Probably got out of the whatever packaging it was in.
Yeah, sexy cop packaging.
You could cut bread with that crease. It's so stiff, you know.
Yeah, fresh.
What was throwing me off though was Bronson Reed's white socks.
Oh God, I didn't even notice that. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know why. Anyways,
he needed like an Al Bundy hole in the big toe.
Yes. Yeah. So that's our War Games teams. More or less what we assumed was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is the Vision, Brock, Drew McIntyre team going to be able to work together well enough to best the chemistry, although Jay and Jimmy aren't exactly on the same page. And Punk left Cody hanging when Cody was looking for a fist bump before they got in the ring, so they're not on the same page either. Yeah, I don't know if the chemistry is right for either team, honestly.
I feel like it's a complete given that the women's good guy team is going to win.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for the men. I feel like it's got to be Vision. I think the Team Vision has to win this.
I think so too, because they seemingly want to do Logan Punk for the title.
Yeah.
And if Logan leads Team Vision to the win, all right, that seems to accomplish that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so last year we had, the Team Good Guys won. That was like, because it was like the good guy.
It was
the OG bloodline.
Yeah. With Phil, yeah.
And then last year, both good guy teams won. I like to look for patterns in booking here.
Yeah.
So in 2023, we had Cody with the camo makeup on. Of course, Team Cody won. They beat the Judgment Day. And then the good guy women's team won as well. So it'll probably be good guy, good. That's the thing. It's Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Cody are on the same team.
Yeah,
they're probably going to win.
Probably. And I was thinking tonight, maybe, obviously it's not going to happen because we saw Charlotte come make the save to help Alexa. So early in the show, Asuka tries to recruit Bayley to join their team. Bayley says no. So what if it was Lyra and Bayley who joined the face team? And Charlotte joined the heel team simply because she did not want to be in the same team with Rhea.
I mean, before tonight, if tonight's save for Charlotte and Alexa went downhill, But Io literally made her laugh. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
She saw Charlotte and Alexa hugged up, and so Io went up to Rio and
Yeah.
hugged her, and Charlotte just belted out some laughter.
Yeah.
If that went a different way,
No, I was thinking before that even happened.
Oh,
As soon as Asuka talked to
yeah.
Bayley.
That's
wow,
what
that would have been
thinking.
interesting.
Yeah, that could have been interesting. Yeah. So wait a second. We've got how many people on? Assuming Charlotte joins, does that fill out the team? What is it? 2?
Well, no, it's 4v4 then. They still
okay.
need one more member.
Oh yeah. And it's going to be AJ Lee.
Yeah, probably Becky then.
And then Becky on the other team. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, John Cena kicked things off tonight. Oh, actually, before we get started, we have a sponsor for the show.
We do.
Today, Larson. Let's go and talk about them.
Let's do it. This episode of Going in Raw is sponsored by Cash App. Steve, question for you.
Yes.
Why do debit cards have to be so boring?
Yeah, like, well, do you mean like aesthetically speaking, like the look of them?
I mean, that's part of it. It'd be cool to have like a custom debit card with like a pterodactyl on it.
Oh, yeah.
Or like me riding a pterodactyl on it.
Wow. Okay.
But
all right.
That's part of it. Yeah, but here's the thing. I use my card all the time, and I wish my card did something for me.
Well, Larson, you know what? Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend called Cash App Green. It unlocks new ways for you to pay, get rewarded, and easily grow or manage your money on your terms. Now, when you spend at least $500 a month with the Cash App card or Cash App Pay, you earn green status, which unlocks benefits like up to $200 of free overdraft coverage, higher borrow limits, and custom personalized cashback offers every Friday at places you love to shop.
Turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app/new to learn more about this and other great features launching now. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code CashApp10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply.
Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Green, overdraft coverage, borrow, cashback offers, and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. All right, now we can talk about Monday Night Raw. It kicking off with John Cena in Madison Square Garden. Huge pop for Cena. Great crowd tonight. And he agreed. He says, "Do I welcome that enthusiasm?" New York City. Okay, thanks. Good, John. He says, "New York City makes or breaks careers, and out there I see people as far as the eye can see. Thank you, New York City. Are we ready to start?" Crowd goes, "Yay." He says,
Yay.
"Hell yeah. Madison Square Garden. Champ is here." So anyways, this guy talks and talks. Then Dom Mysterio's music hits. He comes out, says, "Nobody hears what you have to say. Last week you were handed a title shot, just like you've been handed everything else. I want a rematch." John said, "All right, right in here, right now, feeling froggy, jump." And Dom's like, No. We already did it your way. I want to do it on my terms, my hometown." And he says, "Survivor Series, San Diego." And Cena's like, "Done, good." Crowd's like, "Boo, we wanted it now.
Yeah.
Come on. We're here right now. Do it now. I'll go to the bodega." He says, that's the only New York term I really know, dude. He says, Cena's like, "Fine, you want it in the backyard. Cool. Right on." He says, "But I told the world that I would have a match tonight. So let's do match now." And then the rest
He says
of
not for title. We'll just put this aside.
Yeah, not for title. And
Just
then
match.
he belts out a very current modern day relevant pop culture reference. He says, "Do you feel lucky, Punk?"
Yeah.
Why didn't he bust out on CM Punk?
Yeah, that made more sense because it's CM Punk.
And CM Punk's old. Do you think he'd get the Clint Eastwood reference?
Well, the
Although,
question is, has CM Punk actually seen Dirty Harry?
has he seen Dirty Harry? Or what was the first movie that introduced Dirty Harry? Was it called Dirty? No, it wasn't called Dirty Harry. Wasn't it called like Maximum Impact or something like that?
Oh, I think it was Dirty Harry.
Was
and
it
then
Dirty
subsequent
Harry?
ones. Subsequent ones all
Okay.
had
The
different
Deadpool.
lines.
I remember seeing the
That was like the
Deadpool.
last one.
Yeah. Jim Carrey was in that one.
Yeah, he
In a
was.
very
A
short
small role. So Yeah, Cena agrees to the match.
Yes, it was Dirty Harry. Yes.
He says, does that you feel lucky? So Finn and JD McDonough make the way of the ring. And Cena gets ready to fight. And Dom says, you won't get a final match on Raw because you're going to get your ass beat. So they start beating up on Cena. Sheamus makes the save. Ray's music hits as well. Faces clear the ring. And Cena says, you brought your team and want to fight. I got my team. We want to fight. Right now, 6-man tag, Judgment Day versus me, Ray, and Sheamus. Let's get a ref and ring the bell. And all that happens. We get an impromptu 6-man tag match, which, surprise, babyface team won. We saw the babyfaces all do the 10 beats.
Yeah.
Saw a double 619 on Finn and JD.
Yeah, this was a very house show match.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fan service.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It was very fan servicey.
So JD eats a brogue kick and then an AA from Cena. Cena scores the win for his team. And then Ray jumps on Cena's back. And Cena carries him halfway up the ramp, and they're giving the fans high five. And then all three of them stop at pose on the foot of the ramp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sadly, I think at least in the year 2025, that's about as close as Sheamus is getting to that Intercontinental title, though.
Certainly seems that way. But you never know. Maxxine Dupri won the women's title tonight. So,
that's true.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Sheamus's last year, whenever that happens, maybe they'll do. Look, to what? Cena's going to have this thing for 3 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll do.
Yeah, because Dom's winning it back at War Games.
Oh yeah. He's not. Yeah. That lets Gunther off the hook for having to win the Intercontinental Championship, the Stepping Stone Championship. Anyways,
so during the commercial break, we got members of the New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
Including Cam Scadaboo, from Northern California, from around here. He dislocated his ankle a few weeks back. That was a nasty injury. Oof. And then Andrew Scholes is there as well, so they all start arguing, and there's some pushing and shoving and whatnot. But I got an email that they got some Cam Scadaboo WWE merchandise.
Okay.
One shirt that says Scat Pack.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you think they're aware of what scat is slang for?
I think history has shown us that WWE doesn't do the most basic cursory internet searches for anything before they do.
They have no idea that Google is a thing or that now ChatGPT exists. Like if I were to ask ChatGPT right now, what is scat slang for?
It would tell you.
It'd probably tell me.
No, it would. Without a doubt, it would tell you.
Well, it's also ChatGPT. It's sometimes it gets things wrong.
Oh, well, I mean, if you do a basic internet search, scat is slang for.
Yeah,
it'll tell you.
Yeah, it's dookie. Anyways, that all happened. Also,
I don't know, what that's not going to lead to anything, though. You know what I mean?
And Finn and JD came kind of strong when they had their last little push off. I'm like, these are NFL players. These are multi-million-dollar businesses in a person.
Well, Cam, like I said, he's just coming off a serious ankle injury.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful. But you
gotta be careful.
Live and let live, I guess.
So the main event segment, we have this men's war game match face to face. I was hoping to get a summit, but not so much.
Yeah, not a summit. It was just
not
a
face summit.
To face.
Preceding that, though, we see a replay of Drew joining the Visions team. And then we go backstage. Aldis, Pierce, they're both there. And Aldis apologizes to Pierce, and Pierce says, it's not your fault. And Heyman walks in and says, I get it, you're angry. I apologize, but you're both in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations, so what I did was within the rules. I know it sucks for you both, especially you, he says to Aldis. I think you need anger management. Do you think my fourth pick pissed you off? Wait till you see what I have in store. So he hands Pierce and Aldis the folio, and they open it, and they're like, heck. Because it says Brock Lesnar in there.
Yeah, it says Brock Lesnar. You would think, they'd be like, oh, man, added value to the show. PB, he's a draw. But apparently even Aldis and friggin' the other guy, Pierce.
Not fans.
I found a little sticker here. I decided to put a sticker, impromptu sticker.
Just at this moment, you found that sticker.
It just happened to be sitting on my desk. I have no idea.
Wow.
Why. Yeah.
Just materialized there right in front of you. So to close the show, we have this face-to-face, not a summit. So the Vision comes out first, then Drew follows. Heyman just hypes up everybody.
Do you believe him when he says this is the greatest assembly of talent? I like that he throws out the Freebirds. He's like, I walked the Freebirds down to War Games. These guys are like... I'm like, yeah, no shit. Kind of a low bar in terms of tough guys. I know, like, the Freebirds are kind of like in their day and everything, but, like Brock Lesnar would eat all those guys alive.
Yeah,
I mean, Brock wasn't there at the time. Even Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I know.
He would eat those guys alive.
Yeah, he calls their current team the greatest assembly of talent ever put together for War Games. Punk makes his way to the ring, as does Jay and Jimmy, Cody as well. They all get in the apron. Brawl happens. And then Punk hits Logan Paul with the running knee bulldog, looking for the GTS. When Brock's music hits, he comes down and just obliterates everybody. But that first German suplex he gave Cody was crazy.
Yeah.
The air Cody got on that.
Yeah.
That was nuts. So then Brock turns to Heyman. They shake hands, but then Roman's music hits. And so we get a long stare down with them. Brock actually ran the ropes.
Yeah, that was surprising.
We don't see that, except when he warms up before the match.
Mm-hmm.
Roman hits him with the Superman punch. That sends Lesnar out of the ring. This brings out security. Everybody else gets to their feet, and the brawl breaks out again. Bronson's looking for a tsunami on Roman. Roman gets up, hits him with a Superman punch. Out comes NYPD.
Mm-hmm.
And so they try to break everything up. Roman spears Bronson and a couple cops through the barricade.
So
the show goes off the air.
I'm looking at all the War Games teams of the past.
Sure.
Check out this one. Number one, the Road Warriors were like in all the War Games, early War Games matches. Road Warriors, Sting, Luger, and Nikita Koloff.
That's a pretty good team.
That's a stacked team. That's a super, like, that's a really good team right there. Golly, there was like a million of these things in 1988. Oh, that's because it's probably house shows. Okay. So they just used to do these things left and right. It was like, what are we doing this weekend? Another War Games? Yeah. Seems like it. Oh, look at this. Dangerous Alliance. Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton. Wow, no. Okay, never mind then. Larry Zbyszko is in that one, too. Stone Cold, Steve Austin. What am I doing here with these lumps? There's one dangerous man here. It's me.
Video going around recently where he talks about he crapped his pants in the ring when he wrestled Yokozuna.
No, I didn't.
It's pretty funny.
I'll have to check that out. That's good. Oh, look at this one. Sid Vicious, Vader, and Harlem Heat.
That's a good team.
Yeah, they were taking on Sting, Davey Boy Smith, and, Dustin Rhodes. Wait, there's only 3 people there. It's weird.
Doesn't make sense.
Shockmaster's supposed to be there? I don't know. Oh, man, look at this one. Holy shit. How can you claim this is the most talented team? You got Logan Paul on it. Meanwhile, who's the weak link here? Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Lex Luger, and Sting. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a pretty loaded team.
This has got to be the most lopsided War Games of all time because they took on Kamala, the Zodiac, the Shark, and Ming. Oof. If this was a shoot, Ming would have beat them all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
NWO Sting was in a match before.
A War Games match?
Yeah, Fall Brawl 96 with the NWO. So there was NWO Sting and Sting in a match. Sorry, I've completely derailed.
You just sidetracked the whole show. Anyways, let's
now
go back
I'm fascinated.
Well, we got more War Games talk here next. So we got Lyra and Bailey backstage. Asuka and Kyrie walk up to him, and that's when Asuka pitches Bailey on joining their team for War Games. She says, I'll forgive you. I'll forget the past and forgive you if you fight for my team. And Bailey just laughs right in her face. She says, you want me to join your team after everything you did to me 2 years ago? No.
No.
So Asuka gets mad, walks off, but then Kyrie turns around and does the "you can't see me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Asuka yells at her. And then Lyra's like, yeah, you stood up to him. So proud of you. Let's do the handshake thing. Bailey says, what are you, 5? Let's go, idiot.
So another little change there for Bailey.
Yeah.
Mid-sentence. So then Alexa comes out. And she gets on a microphone, and I love this because she kayfabes trying to get in contact with somebody when the cameras aren't rolling. She says, let me tell you something. My weekend sucked. Charlotte ignored all my calls and messages, but I know you're on your phone, Charlotte. I've seen all your Instagram stories about you in New York City. So I'm going to try this. Then she gets really close into the camera. She's like, really, Charlotte? After everything we've been through, I know you're
pretty much doing our other guys bit.
These other guys. She's like, I know you're mad we lost the tag titles, but we can get those back. What's harder to get back is trust. Hubba, hubba, hubba. Who do you trust? And she said it took you... She said it took you 6 weeks to even look at me. I ignored everyone who said don't waste your time on Charlotte. Meanwhile, the crowd's all, woo!
Yeah, no.
They're
wedding her, too.
They're wedding her and they're wooing her. I'm like, come on, people. This is a serious moment.
Yeah, it's like a heartfelt thing.
And so she's like, I know who you are and who you can be. So it looks like you need to prove me wrong. Last week you left me. I got my ass beat because what? You don't like Rhea? You're Charlotte Flair. Well, since when do you care about people? She says, I stuck up for you, but the moment I needed you, my best friend, that's when you take a stance. What the hell? I've gone to hell and back for you. And then Asuka and her team come out. Asuka starts calling Alexa stupid. That's the one thing I've learned from Asuka is baka means stupid. And then Nia says, yeah, what she said, because she's like running down in Japanese. She says what she said. She said, look at you standing there like a loser. This is embarrassing. She said, as your former best friend, I understand why Charlotte left you. Nobody's coming to save you, so this will be fun. So they all surround the ring. Rhea's music hits, and then a big thing happens. And they're starting to get after Alexa. That brings out Charlotte with kendo stick. She takes out both Nia and Lash. And then she goes over to Alexa and says, I'm here for you. And then they picks her up. And they're sort of hugging a little bit. And then Io get in the ring. Io hugs Rhea. So unserious.
Yeah, it was pretty dang funny.
Charlotte just bursts out laughing.
It was pretty darn funny.
And then points at Rhea, and Wade's like, oh, what does this mean? Oh, is she part of the team now?
Of course. Come on, Wade.
Tess is like, I don't know. Maybe. She's wiry.
Oh, gosh. So let's talk about the last time it's now tournament matches. So the first one was Solo Sikoa versus Mystery Opponent. I'm here to show the world.
The last time now is tournament, please.
Last time now is here to show the world.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier, Solo gets the win. Boo. Huge pop for Dolph. Everybody but Steve loves Dolph, so it makes sense.
I like Solo a lot, though. Did you see the video of him dapping up a skeleton?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, it was around the Halloween time.
I would imagine.
And they had like a skeleton thing out. I think it was when they did the Halloween themed episode.
That makes sense.
And it's like in between, like during commercial or something, he goes up to one of the skeleton and he like tries to dap it up and the hand comes off. He just does this and he starts walking with it scratching his back. Oh my gosh. He is hilarious.
Solo is pretty funny. This is Dolph though. He loses. Fun match. It wasn't very long though. Dolph did hit. You saw a Famouser. You love the Famouser. You love that move, and yet you can't stand Dolph. The disconnect. Can't wrap my head around.
I feel like you're forcing this narrative. I don't appreciate that. And I don't like when people are making false claims about me.
I'm not making any false claims.
Not like the very real claims that you
hate
Phil Brooks.
The
person, the human.
I don't hate the human
Phil
Brooks. I don't know him.
Oh, you got Phil displacement syndrome. Derangement syndrome.
You didn't get the thing right. Dolph hit a zigzag. Great to see.
Buried it. Buried all of it.
That wasn't his finisher for a long time, though. He was using the super kick. But anyways, he hits a super kick, but then Solo blocks something, hits a spike to get the win.
Blocks something.
I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, boy. Dolph still knows how to bump like nobody else.
You got that right.
Yeah. And then
it's the first nice thing I've ever heard you say about Dolph Ziggler.
That is not true. Definitely not true. But definitely also would not have been in our Hall of Fame if it was still around. Not a Hall of Famer. But not everybody should be.
A 2-time world champion, a 6-time Intercontinental champion is not Hall of Fame
How
caliber.
long? What was his total combined reigns?
I don't know.
He was barely transitional.
He got concussed. Things might have been different. He hadn't gotten concussed, Steve.
Probably not, though.
Not much better, but it might have been better.
He would have lost it to Alberto Del Rio. My new favorite. He's my new favorite, by the way.
Alberto's your new favorite again?
Well, that, and then, of course, obviously, with the blind power rank we got coming up, it might be Benoit. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. That blind power rank really had me thinking, Larson, I'll tell you what.
All right.
I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you've already said too much. And the other last time is now here to show the World Tournament. We had Javon taking on Gunther. Really good match. Yeah. Although I feel like it'd been much better if there weren't commercials. I feel like the first chop that Gunther hits, they cut away for a replay. You hear the echo of the chop, and the crowd go, ooh. It's like that's kind of an important story beat they set up early in the match where Javon hit a couple chops and made Gunther mad. Javon was evading the chops. We finally get the first chop from Gunther. We don't see it. The crowd reacts.
I know what you're saying, man. Bring back Kevin Dunn. Bring that guy back.
That's not what I'm saying.
Absolutely. He wouldn't have missed that.
He would have cut like 15 different times.
On that same chop. We'd have seen that chop in like every single possible angle. Drone chop. Yeah.
Really good match. Like I said, Javon knows how to get the crowd behind him, man. He's so good.
All he does is wrestle. It's great.
Yeah. And he's like one of the most genuine wrestling personalities there is on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know why he's not at least the mid-card champion on main roster already. Anyways, Gunther gets the win, hits a chop midair. That was cool. Sleeper suplex from Gunther. Powerbomb gets the 2, and then Gunther locks on a sleeper. Javon tries to fight out, but then Gunther gets it back on tighter.
Boy, Christopher Garrick's really going hard in these notes today, huh?
Yeah.
All these caps.
He was excited for the sleeper suplex. How can you not be?
Sitting there just like loving it.
It's a good match.
Good stuff.
Javon taps out. Gunther advances. He's probably going to win this whole thing.
I like the tap out look. Even the tap out looked legit, It was like, very reluctant, like, I got to do this shit.
Yeah, but in low energy because he's fading,
I'm glad. You know what, man? Like the pass out thing, I think doesn't make a lick of sense. Don't do pass outs anymore. A smart athlete is going to tap out so they don't fuck themselves up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? You're stuck. You're not going anywhere. Just tap out.
I don't disagree, but like the whole idea is the heroic move to just pass out rather than to quit, to give up.
They should have. They only do that if it's like Austin. That was fine. Austin Bret Hart. That made sense because he's a stubborn son of a bitch. I'd rather die than tap out to you. Pink and black tights. Like I get that, but like this is a sporting bout. You live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm. So Nikki Bella attacks Stephanie Vaquer again. So Jackie's in the ring. Says, I have an exclusive interview with Stephanie. So Stephanie makes her entrance, or as she's making her entrance, Nikki attacks her, slams her into the Tron, grabs a mic and says, I didn't come back to cheer on from the sidelines. I didn't come back to be your sidekick. I came back to take back what's mine, the women's division here on Raw. So thank you for reminding me who I am. You will be giving me a match for that title. Not only that, you will bow down to the woman who changed this entire industry, Nikki Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Comprende. And then they announced later on that it was happening at War Games.
I'm going to check really quick on YouTube, on WWE YouTube. I'm going to see who had commercial break promos.
Oh, it was the New Day. Yeah, because Garrick's put it in the notes. New Day.
Oh, just the New Day? Really?
That's the only one I saw, yeah.
Let's see if LA Knight had one here.
LA Knight was on the show, man. He's being punished. Don't you remember?
Well, he had the commercial promo last time, and they cut him off.
Yeah, it wasn't on the show. It was commercial promo.
That's what I'm checking.
No, there was, as far as I know, there wasn't any mention of LA Knight in the notes.
They don't even have it. Usually they put that up on the website, on the YouTube.
Interesting.
What a bummer.
Finally, here we have ourselves a new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Maxxine Dupri. So towards the end, AJ Lee's music hits. She comes out to the ringside area to distract Becky. And Maxxine hits a crossbody on Becky right as Becky turns around to get the win.
Yeah.
Fun match. It's great to see Maxxine.
Yeah, dude. Sacramento's own, Larson.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you proud of that?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot to be proud of. Boy, Punk's hair really was tall tonight.
It's like week after week, it gets poofier.
It's like, it's like the thing, like I'll make his hair taller if you hit for every 10,000 likes.
Yeah. Yeah, something
people
like
are
that.
they're just jamming that like button right there.
Smashing that like button to get that hair as tall as possible.
Oh, we got the Triple H pointing at Maxxine Dupri picture. That's nice.
That's good.
And then we had the thing afterwards with Maxxine Dupri and AJ Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're backstage. And Maxxine says to AJ, I beat one of the best of all time, and now I finally deserve to be here, so Alpha Academy come up celebrate with her. AJ says, when I came back, I wanted to help my husband, but Becky lights a fire under me. She makes me feel things. Says, I don't know. Maybe I'll wrestle more. She didn't say that, but that was a question. So she turns, and then Rhea walks in. Mm-hmm. And Rhea says, you got a second to chat? AJ goes, yup.
Ooh.
So she'll be in War Games. Becky will be in War Games.
That seems to make a lot of sense right there.
Yep.
I don't see any of the commercial promos. There had to have been more than just the New Day.
I'm trying to find any evidence you can that LA Knight was on the show, just not on the broadcast version.
No, I'm just curious who made the commercial thing. I'm just curious. But yeah, no LA Knight, wild business. We had a member re-up. Oh, check this out. Fazzy Wazzy. He's been a member now for 69 months.
Thank you, Fazzy.
Says, nice. And then Dave Matushek, been a member for 31 months, says, I forgot to mention I now have a job for the first time in 2 years. I work at the Himalayan Institute, which introduced the neti pot in the U.S. So that's really fun. Good job, David. It's always good to have a job. I like when paychecks come in.
Yeah, paychecks are good.
It's been a while since I've had like a proper direct deposit from like a company.
Yeah, it's been a number of years.
It's been a while, a long time. That was kind of nice. It's like, oh, I know my direct deposit is coming in at this time. Time to go get my load on.
Exactly.
You
going to answer some questions?
I think that'd be wise.
We should do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister says, with all the wrestlers now named for the Cena tournament, do you guys think those were good picks out of the 16? Which wrestlers would you trade in or out?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, time is now tournament? Time is tournament
the field.
Now?
They're happy with the field. Should have been different people in field.
Last tournament is now.
Last tournament is now, here to show the world.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah, wholesale changes. Wholesale.
Where was Edge? Edge should have been in it.
Edge should have been in it. The Ayatollah of rock and rolla, Chris Jericho.
Shawn Michaels. He and Cena had a series of incredible matches.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah. What about Samoa Joe? They trained together in the Los Angeles area.
Yeah, get all the people from, was it like UPW or something
like that? Yeah. What about Dave Bautista? They trained in OVW.
How about our guy, Alexis Derevko?
Yeah, let's get AD in there.
Let's get the fucking Smug Mafia in there. Snug Mafia.
Snug.
Hey, we should be the Smug Mafia.
Okay.
And they're like, wait a second. Isn't that like gimmick infringement? I'm like, no, it's a different word. Idiot. And then he chops the shit out of me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's why they call you Snug, huh?
Oh, I get it now. I understand why they call you Snug. I'm not so smug anymore. Well, let's see if I got any questions. Let's see here. Bang Bang Bart says, who do you two want to win the tournament if it was up to you?
Based on the current field?
No. Anybody. This is an easy answer here. Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then he walks up to CM Punk. Hey, dumbass.
Yeah.
Look what I just did to your John Cena.
Yeah. What about Jack Perry? He beat Cena.
That's not really believable, though.
No, it's not at all.
He's not booked that strong.
No, he's not.
How about
Okada?
That'd be good and believable. How about like a hologram of Antonio Inoki?
All right.
Cena has to act like they're wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Jacob Underwood says, on a Monday or Friday that has unknowns like tonight did going into it, do you stay offline to avoid spoilers? No,
I dive deep into them. I see. It's funny. I like this question because I'll show you my train of thought here. The first one comes rolling in through like, the Fightful or Body Slam PW Insider on email or whatever. I don't check it. Second one comes in, updated info. I don't check it. Third one comes in. Fuck it. I check it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Juicy scoop.
Yeah.
And then I just check all of them.
Yeah, that's I checked the first, I checked the second, I checked the third.
Yeah. You're like, juicy scoops now.
Yeah, just give me the scoops.
Give me all them scoopses now.
Give me all the scoops. Alex Foster here asks, if you guys retired, what would Triple H do to make your retirement about himself? It's like that promo he gave last week.
Whoa, what was the question?
If we retired...
Oh, yeah. You mean when?
What would Triple H do to make our retirement about himself?
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, that was the disappointing thing about this week. No Triple H talking about John Cena.
No, it was fine. Had my fun.
We've been known, given the name of the podcast and everything, to have a juvenile sense of humor. We literally referenced scat earlier in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Given that Triple H also has a very juvenile sense of humor, there would be some like goofy skits, including sexual innuendo, scat play innuendo, water sports, stuff like that. Cake farts.
Pardon me? Did you say cake farts?
No, why'd you hear that? That's weird. Cake fart? What? No, that's weird.
I'm not familiar with that phrase.
I don't know what that is.
You were trying to get me to get water coming out of my nose, weren't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Nice
just
try.
Don't Google it. Hey, just don't Google it. Or at least don't Google it when you're near your family. Dave Matushek says, with AMC looking like a possible landing spot for TNA. Really?
Yeah.
American Movie Classics?
Yeah.
Is getting TNA?
TNAMC.
That's awful. What are the remote possibilities of a tie-in to The Walking Dead? I don't think... Oh, they still have Walking Dead shows on there.
Yeah, they do. Don't they have that spin-off one still?
They have several. Yeah, they have one with just Daryl Dixon. I think it's called Daryl Dixon.
That sounds right.
I think he goes to France. And then you've got also the one with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I forget the girl's name, but they went on their own. Forget what it's like. Not Dead City. Maybe it's Dead City. I don't know what it is. It's a lot of Walking Dead out there.
Yeah, I think I've seen one episode of the entire Walking Dead franchise.
I think I've seen like the first 2 seasons. They're pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just the same thing, though.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing with zombie stuff.
How much can you really do with that?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing with the zombie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Luis asks how we feel about hair metal. And where does it rank among types of metal? Also, what's the best hair metal song and band? This is probably more in my wheelhouse.
Sure.
Because I do have a soft spot in my heart for hair metal that was super popular when I was like in 5th and 6th grade.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it depends on how broad of a definition of hair metal you have.
Yeah.
I think you can agree with me on this one. The preeminent hair metal band has to be Bon Jovi, yes?
See, I've always taken issue with this because although I understand where you're coming from, I feel like their final form and their best form wasn't really hair metal.
When they reached their commercial peak, it definitely was.
Right.
Slippery
definitely was or
wet.
was not.
What's that?
Definitely was or was not. I'm thinking of their like the Young Guns.
It's my
days.
life. That stuff, yeah.
Well, and a little even preceding that, I feel like they had gotten out of the hair metal thing.
Well, yeah, but I think during their peak, Slippery When Wet, New Jersey.
Bad Medicine.
It might be my favorite hair metal song.
It's so really good. No, they are really good. That's why I've always felt like they're kind of above hair metal. I don't think like they weren't known for part of it. This is kind of like, isn't hair metal kind of to a degree? Some of it is seen as opposed to sound.
And
I always think of like that.
I think because there obviously there was a large hair metal scene in Los Angeles, but there is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Sunset Strip debauchery,
Yeah. But I think there is a sound to hair metal, which is it takes a little bit of the edge of metal and just files those edges off a little bit with a little bit more pop sheen to it.
What was the documentary that Penelope Spheris did?
Oh, the Fall of Western Civilization Part 2 or whatever it was?
Who was the dude who was just like, he was floating in the pool on a little pool kiddie raft thing, and he just had like a fucking bottle of vodka just...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
How do you do that to yourself? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
But they could do that shit.
They did it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that story of Duff McKagan, the bassist from Guns N' Roses, who claims that he didn't drink any water for, I think, 14 years? The only thing he drank was booze.
That sounds familiar. I find that really difficult to believe.
And he said his pancreas exploded.
Can you survive that?
He's still alive.
Well, do you believe him, though? That's my question. Do you believe that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's lore right there. He's just creating lore.
Could be.
I don't think a human body can do that.
I'd be pretty surprised a human body could do that and survive, yeah.
I think it can't survive like 3 days without water, right? Or something like weird like that.
Well, I mean, he was still drinking. It was just booze.
Are you getting any hydration? I legitimately, like, from a chemistry standpoint, is there hydration in that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a net positive for hydration.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
My assumption always was that alcohol would dehydrate you.
Like if I drank nothing but like Bud Light, isn't most of that water anyways?
Yeah.
And you're retaining some of it. Your body pulls.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But like straight vodka, maybe some of it is just crappy beer. I don't know.
We'll save the blind power ranking for later. Zero asks, who's a better seller, Dolph or Ilya? Steve's going to say Ilya because he doesn't like Dolph.
All right, I will say this. Dolph is a better bump guy. Like the bumps he was taking tonight were fucking still crazy, and he's like in his mid-50s. Ilya, I think...
Second nice thing you've said about Dolph in the whole history of the show.
This is the most sudden in-joke that you're trying to just jumpstart out of nowhere and nothing. This is wild.
You have a long, extensive history of talking shit about Dolph, and I'm just pointing it out.
I don't, though. And you're deflecting from your hatred of the person, Phil Brooks.
I think it's plenty clear that I've made it obvious.
That you hate him.
I have no issue with Phil Brooks.
Yeah.
I have no issue with CM Punk. I just don't really enjoy his work currently in WWE. I don't think they're doing anything interesting with him.
Ilya is a better seller in terms of telling a story. Selling the pain and misery of a match.
Phantom Driver here says, with House of Torture getting their own pay-per-view, who's another group in all of wrestling that should get their own pay-per-view or premium live event?
Mad.
I don't think they're around anymore.
Then the new generation Dynamite.
Callis family.
They actually have enough people to fill out an entire card.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. Jules Abril says, I think I'm officially a lapsed fan. I skipped Raw tonight. I'm going to wait on your review to see if this shitty company deserves my 3 hours. That's not even a question.
As Raws go, it was relatively entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was a loaded Raw tonight. It was a loaded Raw. Riff Machine says, despite the Charlotte save tonight seemingly getting no reaction. Was that your takeaway from that?
I didn't notice an absence of reaction, no.
Nikki Bella got kind of a non-reaction.
Yeah.
But they booked her to lose like everything she does.
Yeah, no. Burrito Barra here says, did Dolph come back because Drew McIntyre trying to take his spot? To show the world?
Yeah, that could be. Wasn't Drew and Dolph were henchmen for Baron Corbin once?
Drew and Dolph were tag champions.
Weren't they henchmen for Baron at one point, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Bishop Dyer.
Yeah.
Still not a huge fan of that name.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue terribly well.
It doesn't.
On paper, I look at it, it's like, oh, that seems like a cool name, but then it just doesn't.
Yeah. I don't think it fits him.
I don't know what he's doing character-wise, though.
I think he's just doing Baron Corbin.
Oh.
Well,
Maybe
Baron
not.
Corbin like the way we saw him in NXT.
Yeah.
I think.
Did he grow his hair back out?
I wish. I'd watch MLW if he did that. I would. I sincerely think that's when his character lost everything. Is when he cut his hair and started wearing the outfit of a waiter.
All right, Steve. You want to blind power rank these 8 places to make a scat?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The other one's
obviously.
pizza toppings. I think we've done that one before.
I'm still laughing at Patrick Sparks.
The essential parts of a burger.
How many am I blind power ranking today?
8.
8. Okay. Did you count 8 or did he say
He
8?
numbered each one and also said 8 total. So, thank you, Cameron. Otherwise, I'd have to do the.
You look like those other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
8. All right, are you ready?
Yeah. What is places to scat?
Places to poop.
Jesus.
Let's bring in this episode full circle now.
Yeah,
What do you want to blind power rank pizza toppings again?
Boring.
All right, first one here, the Woods.
All right. So, all right. Now I have to wonder: is a bathroom going to be on here? Is your own home bathroom going to be on here, or am I going to be forced to put in the playground of an elementary school during school hours? At number 1, I gotta leave number 8. The Woods I want to put pretty high because generally nobody's going to be out there. So Woods is number 3.
3 for the Woods. Next, dive bar bathroom.
Oh. Just because it's a dive bar doesn't mean it's dirty. I've been to dive bars with clean bathrooms before. Dive bar bathroom you would think has toilet paper. As opposed to the Woods, you have leaves.
Here's the thing about dive bar, though. Bathroom. It's a high traffic area usually. People coming in and out.
That's the thing. That's what I was going to say next.
And you're not going to get any peace in there.
I just did the cons. Now, I'm sorry, I did the pros. Here's the cons. So I'm going to put dive bar bathroom at number 6.
Okay. So 3 and 6 you have, right?
Yeah.
Next here, a porta potty outside in the summer.
Okay. Now, here we go. Is this porta potty in a high traffic area? Because the one that's where you and I play basketball, 8 times out of 10, it's completely clean. Nobody touches it because they don't do a lot of stuff there.
Well, also, it's not like obvious. It's kind of tucked in behind a building.
That being said, if you're looking at worst case scenarios,
like at a music festival?
Yeah, that's off the hook bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with number 7 because you sort of split the difference there.
All right, next up, a Taco Bell bathroom.
Oh, God damn it, dude. A fat. I don't know why that grosses me out so much. I'll put that at number 5. That's barely above a dive bar.
All right, number 5. Your own toilet.
Number 1.
Specifically yours.
Yeah. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank God. Thank God for that. Yeah.
Next up.
It doesn't matter now. I got the list. The list is good.
This one's gnarly. In a pool and or hot tub. What the heck?
Oh, man. A fecal incident is what they called it when I called, or me and Bama went to the pool across the street. Hey, how much to get in? It's going to be 45 minutes. There was a fecal incident.
Only 45.
I think it had occurred 45 minutes earlier.
Oh, so hour and a half?
They shocked the shit out of it, yeah.
I would hope so.
A pool or hot tub. All right. So the main thing about this, if I'm chilling on my own in my own pool at home, I mean, that's ostensibly like a large toilet. I can do whatever I want there. And if nobody's, nobody's in there with me, that'd be fine. No humiliation factor. But now we're talking humiliation factor. let's say I'm in there with the wife. We're having a nice evening. It's the hot tub. You know, we start to get into it, and then I dump soil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes bubbling up. I do fecal incident on sex time. So again, Larson, you split the difference. Pool number 4.
So gross. Oh my god. Next one, neighbor's house.
Oh man. Okay, so my neighbor's house. I got Ryan on one side, Brent on the other. Friendly with both. I feel like they're not going to bother me if it's like an emergency dookie situation. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm locked out of my house. There's no way to get in. I would still just go in my backyard before going to, or I'd go down the street to Denny's or something.
Yeah. That's quite a walk to Denny's if you're holding one in.
I can get into my car, you know.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
But I would still, you know, I got my backyard is pretty big, you know, and in the back corner area, there's like kind of a wooded cave type thing that I could probably shit in also. That being said, it's a house, it's private. I'm comfortable with my neighbors, number 2, so to speak.
You wouldn't be self-conscious about making a stink in your neighbor's house?
No, not really. I'm assuming they have a fan.
Final one here. What spots do you have left?
Only the last one.
In your pants.
Yes. The worst place. Because the humiliation factor. Now you stink like poop.
Yep. It's all
your pants. Perfect. Oh, I nailed that one. Wow. I wouldn't change a thing here.
Yeah. Good job, you.
I mean, if you had specified crowded pool, maybe I would have gone much lower because
I'd hope so.
Factor, you know. But you know, if it's my own, I don't know. My own. I used to have a pool. I never pooped in it.
I'm kind of regretting swimming in it now.
I mean, I never did poop in it. You can rest easy. I never shit in it.
I know. There's a lot of times you dumped a lot of shock in that pool.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Man, I was too cheap to get a fucking pool guy. I hated that thing so much. It was a waste of space. And it was always freezing. Even when it was 106 degrees outside, it was freezing.
It wasn't heated. It wasn't a heated pool.
No, it wasn't. And it was always in the shade.
Yep.
It's like that fucking Vin Diesel movie. If my house was oriented towards the fucking west
it's
or
like
something,
90 degrees, yes,
it'd be great. It'd be bubbling up, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this naturally heated pool.
Yeah.
But no, I had goddamn Hoth in the middle of June.
You did. It was chilly.
Yeah, it sucked. Anyways, that's going to do it for the show today. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. Till next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.